Today we're going to go through and I'm going to show you how to make a calendar in Excel like this one. Overall, it's a super easy process and doesn't take long, so let's get started. Right here, I'm starting on a blank spreadsheet and you should do the same. The first thing you need to do is go up top in the top left where it says File and click on that, and then go over to where it says New. Once you've clicked on New, go to this search bar here and we're going to type in Calendar. Once you have it typed out, you can click this little magnifying glass to begin the search. And you can see here that there are several different templates that come with Excel that have different types of calendars. It doesn't really matter what one you click, just pick the one that works best. I'm going to use this any year, 1 month calendar. I clicked on that once and it showed me this little preview. And once I've decided that this is the one that I want, I'm just going to go ahead here and click create. And now you can see that your calendar has appeared, but we're going to go into it a little bit more and I'm going to show you how it works. Let's start in the top left. You can see that it defaulted to the current year, but if you wanted to switch that for some reason, you can click inside of that cell and type 2024, for example, and the calendar will update automatically. But for now, I'll just keep it 2023. If you go over to where it says the month, there's a little drop down that will appear. So right now we're looking at January, which is when I filmed this video, but I could select March, for example, and if you paid close attention, the dates are changing automatically when I do that. The last thing to note is when I opened up mine, it defaulted to Monday being the first day of the week. And for me, I personally like to look at calendars that start with Sunday. So I'm going to go here where it says Monday, click on it, click the drop down once more, and then I'm going to select Sunday. And this is telling Excel what should be the first day of the week in the calendar. So now when we look at our calendar, you can see that Sunday is in the far left column, which is perfect. Now inside of your calendar, most likely you're going to want to type events or appointments or any sort of different thing that you have going on. To do this, you can just click into any one of the dates and then you can type in whatever you need. And once your information is typed, you can just click enter and then it will stay there. So I'll put some appointments down, and just to mix it up, I'm going to put some lunches that I have with friends planned. So now it's starting to look like a real calendar. If there's ever a certain cell or day of the week that you want highlighted for some reason, you can click on that day and then go to the paint bucket on the home tab here and then select your color. But I'm going to show you a trick that's a little bit more useful than this. Let's just say that every time that I write appointment, I want it to turn blue. And maybe every time that I wrote down lunch, I want it to turn green automatically so that I don't need to keep using that paint bucket icon. To do this, we're going to highlight everything, and to do that, you can either hold Control A, or you can click this area between the A and the 1, and now my entire spreadsheet is highlighted. Over on the Home tab, we're going to go to where it says Conditional Formatting right here. We're going to click the drop down, and then I'm going to hover my cursor above this area that says Highlight Cell Rules. I'm going to move into this area that appeared, and I'm going to click on the one that says Text That Contains. And here we can make a rule for Excel to automatically highlight based on text that it sees. So let's just say that I want it to turn a certain color when it sees the word appointment. So in this area right here, we're going to type the word. So here I'm going to type appointment. And then in this drop down area to the right, it's going to dictate what color appears. So you can see that it defaulted to light red with dark red text. And you can see over to the left that it's already working. If I highlight over yellow, for example, I'm just going to select this. Well, now it's going to turn it automatically yellow whenever it sees the word appointment. But we said in my example that we want the color blue. So I'm actually going to go down to where it says custom format and click on that once. And then up here in the fill area, I'm just going to click this color blue. I'm going to select OK and click OK one more time. And you can see now that every single time that appointment was there, it turned the color blue. And this is cool because it updates live. So if I were to get an appointment, let's just say on Wednesday the 18th, I'll say appointment, click enter, it automatically turned blue. We're going to do the same thing for lunch. I'm going to highlight everything again, conditional formatting, go to the text that contains, and I'm just going to type lunch. And this time I'll go to custom format again, but let's select the color green and click OK. I'm going to click OK once more. And again, it's the same thing. You can see that it's automatically changing the color based on what the event is. And there's really no limit to this. You could have a different color for all sorts of things. Now, the last thing that you might want to do with your calendar is print it. To do this, it's the same as any other Excel document. You just go up top to where it says File, click on that, and then select Print right here. And once you're on this screen, just click the print button here and you should be good to go. Make sure to give the video that you're watching right now a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.